Hi, my name is Marnie Benney, and I'm an independent curator, and I'm the head curator for the SciArt Center. And I'm also an innovation consultant, and I help higher education form their interdisciplinary teams. I got my undergrad degree in media studies and environmental studies and anthropology, sort of a mixed bag. And so I was always interested in humans, culture, science, the environment, and the arts and creativity, and sort of melding all those things together so people can understand something in a different way, or a way that they would, whether they knew anything about contemporary art, science, the environment, or culture for that matter, but that they would remember in a way that would resonate with them. Because of my background, being a contemporary art curator and having my focus in science and technology, from that experience, and my experience with SciArt, just seeing the benefit of when you have interdisciplinary teams. So people with different skill sets and different vocabularies and different sort of worlds coming together and sharing that knowledge. You have the likelihood of something really new and innovative happen and occur, which is very exciting. I think higher education has certain institutions have been doing it, like MIT is a great example of that. And now I think higher ed is really starting to embrace that because they're seeing the benefit and the importance of people being able to work with people that are outside of their fields for there to be innovation. It's important to start in education, to start making these changes, because there does really need to be a societal shift about the way that things are approached and things are looked at, again, from more of a holistic and inclusive perspective. The more sort of interdisciplinary, like science, technology, and the arts, people are learning, they're learning communication skills, they're learning how to work together in teams. I think honestly, it's very much needed in today's day and age. If everyone's just sort of in their one world and don't see our world for the holistic place that it is, because you certainly can't do one thing and have it not affect another, then we're sort of creating a world that's just doesn't jive with the way that the world really is. So I think the more sort of holistically we're responding to and looking at issues that our society has, that the globe has, and really sort of addressing them from many different standpoints and more of like a holistic view, I think that that's really important. And I think often people can get very they think, oh, well, I know everything, and I'm going to say no to this because it just isn't going to work. Well, why isn't it going to work? Let's try something new, like a blank slate, with whatever elements that we need to incorporate. But let's do something that's different, that's going to get out of sort of that same repetitive thought process. I think another thing that artists do really well is they really immerse themselves. So it's they will just do a lot of research and talk to people and really understand, as much as they can. Holding space for culture, creativity, humans, emotion, all of these things in this very fast-paced technological world, and artists envisioning what this quick world will look like and can look like, both positively and negatively, is very important. So artists are great at looking at and sort of holding a mirror up to society and who we are in ways that is very, very important.